Diving back in here with some more Darkwood. You awaken to find yourself within a dark wood. I don't even remember that reference. Feels like it was ages ago. Thanks, Lunar. What beats to you two? Got flare, we got a weapon, got something we can make something with the mushrooms. One more mushroom, and that should be all we need to finish whatever the heck the mushrooms make. We can make it over to Wolf's camp. Bear trap. Boink. Yeah, this is the red seesaw. Oh, don't rain on me now, too. Hey, Wolf. Bark, bark. Yes, meat. What you heard about? If I were you, I wouldn't venture too far from here. Unless you're bored of your lousy life. Only a few returned from the dense wood. Those who made it back were not able to share their happy stories. I don't know how I should take that. You don't want the fabric? It's very fine fabric. We need at least 300 to get the watch. We haven't really gone too far past this point. The house here? Oh! The heck are those? And now they're gone. Oh. Two, three, four, six, I think is what it said. That's the wrong code. Oh, I can get in that way. Put us back on then. This place is infected with something toxic. Need to find a way to get rid of it. Oh. Ew. Chunky. Oh, what is that thing where you have like a fear of like different... Nope. Nope, we're not touching that. Alright. Noted. That's the Silent Forest. That's all spooky. We need something better than a stick with some knives in it. Nails. Fear of what? Oh, the fear of what is it? It's like erratic holes. It's like teratophobia or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it is, but it's like a thing where if you like beehives or wasp nests, or there's like a thing where it's like it's not just a thing, but it has to be like non matching shapes. Trypophobia, you have it? That thing, yeah. I don't have the phobia, but I do find it quite squeamish. Yeah, I know what you mean. Leave me alone, moose. Yeah, that's what those little, like, things on the floor were looking like to me. I was just kind of like, this is... And not to look at the Gibdo hives in Tears of the Kingdom because of it. Oh, I don't blame you. Like, as I was saying, I was slipping over my words. I don't have the full-blown phobia of it, but I will admit, it is squicky. It does make me kind of... Like when they opened. Yeah, no, yeah, I get you. I remember that part, and I was just sitting there going like, ugh. Burn it with fire. We ended up finding a wasp's nest out on our porch, and it was tucked underneath the railing. So it's like I was just looking under I had my phone camera out and I turned it on selfie mode. I was like running it under the railings to see if I could figure out where the wasp nest was. And eventually I came across it and there was a whole thing under there. I nearly dropped my phone. And we're on the 3rd floor, so that would have been bad. Luckily they were weak against fire and thunder. I know. It felt so good to just burn them. No, we leave the lockpicks in the inventory. Keep the scrap metal. Make some bandages. And make a new lockpick. We have 3 lockpicks. Yeah, I was glad we found the wasp nest because it was we've been dealing with those wasps for years at this point, and we never could figure out where they were coming from. Ultimately, end up finding their nest, and we actually got someone out here to take care of it. And now we can actually use our porch again for the first time in like 3-4 years. Like whenever we wanted to try and use it, there was wasps everywhere. What's the... Oh, I can actually upgrade the workbench now. I know what that does. I can craft more items. Oh, I can get a lantern now, a Molotov cocktail, single shot pistol if I have... Okay, so I have everything I need to upgrade my workshop. But why is it on the list? If I have to upgrade it. It wasn't on the list before. So I upgraded it. I'm confused. completely... What? I can upgrade the hotbar, and I can upgrade the inventory. I'll upgrade the inventory. What do I need to upgrade? It's a radio? Or a toolbox. Okay. Wolf has one of those. Oh. Sun's going down. Sun's getting kind of low. And to help out the Hulk. Now, I have the stuff I need, I believe, to barricade some windows, right? Boards. Bells. That's about all I can do right now. And I'm back to needing more wood. Wonderful. Keep those around just in case. Healing does appear to be useful in this game. Especially if you're like me and step on all the bear traps. Alright, it's nighttime. And for all the spookies. I'm gonna hide in the corner again. Try not to die. Waiting for someone to come knock on the door again. And then I'll just be here just going like, do I open the door or what do I do? I can't use the bed. Apparently, according to the journal, I don't get hungry anymore or tired. I don't need sleep and I don't need food. You eat food, it turns into something else, like bread, helping my lung capacity. Really is not the case, because I can tell you this much. I've had enough bread in my life, and I've eaten enough bread in my life to tell you that the one thing that doesn't help is lung capacity, because it's more likely that you're going to eat it, and it's going to end up going into your air tubes, and you're going to choke on it. Bread, or cough on it. Bread not good for lung. Bread not good for lung. Why did you flash? There's plenty of juice. Unless someone came and stole some of my gas, which I didn't know was a thing you could do. Let's not go in the room that doesn't have any light whatsoever. Let's just stay here with my nail bat. Oh, for the record, I found out which candle that we have that actually tastes like this soda tastes like the candle smells. It's called like Christmas Waltz or something like that. And we have it, and it's you light it and it smells exactly like how this soda tastes. It's so weird. It's one of those things where it's like I'm not used to that sense picking up this. Come on. Right. Don't do that! No flickering. Don't want it. Stay on. You don't have to, like, repair these, do you? Getting foggy. The music's picking up again. Is everything about to turn red again? I suppose it's supposed to represent sunrise, maybe, but really it just looks everything like I'm gonna die. Yep, there's the red. Day 3, please. Day 4? I don't... What? You have the toolbox? I need a toolbox. Or the watch. I would like to have the watch, but I don't think you'll give me the watch. So essentially at the start of every day, I get to talk to this guy or something? It's morning, I can turn the generator off. It used a little over 1 bar of fuel. According to the map, the wedding, which we never got to fully explore, I guess. We can go back down to the wedding. Poisonous mushrooms? I don't want the poisonous mushrooms. I want the nice red mushrooms that pulse. Breathe. This time I've got a weapon and I've got a light source, so I can continue to explore the underground passage right now. If we can make any further progress on that. Let's see what this does. A hydrate. Dip it into my candle juice. That is still such a surreal experience. Like, you spent your whole life experiencing something with just one scent, one sense. You're just smelling it. Just imagine you went your entire life and all you've ever done is smell marshmallows. And then you taste one for the first time and it tastes just like it smells. Crazy. You should hydrate too with milk soda? Is it pilk? Are you having pilk? Okay, so this way is a dead end. We need shovels for that. Something just move? Blocked by tangled roots. Oh, good, those are roots. I was half thinking it was like, You've never heard of pilk before? Oh, man. It's essentially, you take a glass, you fill it half up with milk, and then you fill the other half with Pepsi. Oh, that was the mushrooms. Yeah, it's called pilk. And most people think it's disgusting until they've tried it. And everyone I know who's tried it has been like, oh, it tastes sort of like a root beer float. You didn't know people do that? Well, I mean, people do a lot of stuff. Locked. It's my only way out. I won't be able to open it without my key. Look at the handle. Press your ear against the key. Oh, look at the handle. This isn't right what I can do. The hatch handle covered with a thick layer of dust. It hasn't been open for at least 2 weeks. Listen to the keyhole? I can hear a faint voice through the howling wind. It sounds familiar. It seems to be coming through the keyhole. Someone is calling me. Look through the keyhole. There's a light over in the Dr. Frankenstein place. Yeah, you'd try it? Hey, it's kind of funny. I always see people do it like as part of their like donation-thon challenges or something like that, or like a punishment or something. Like, oh man, if we can reach this many subs, I'll drink pilk. It really, I mean, it sounds gross, but it's one of those things that's not that bad. Honestly, another good one to try, I call it sewage because of how it looks. Well, it actually tastes really good, and it's half Mountain Dew, half root beer. Looks disgusting. Sounds worse. Tastes pretty good, actually. Okay, we did all that, so we just leave. Well, nothing we can do here. Why is it rumbling? No rumble. What is that noise? I'm gonna go stick around and find out what the heck that was. Sounded angry. hungry. We're lonely? I don't know if that's better or worse. I've seen these bugs like wander off in the distance. Giant bugs. Ooh, car. Sinking into the dirt. None of my keys fit. Why can't I pick that? There was something up here I could pick, right? Nothing there. Nope, I can't break through that. The only way through is to get the key, find the key, get the key, find the key. Is the key? Where's the key? The key? Key? That is not what I usually see. That's not the bug I usually see. That's a rabbit. They're clearly two different things. If I'm seeing bugs, it's not just a hallucination. If we can wander back to wedding and see if we could do something. That's me. I feel like the only spot that moves around, maybe. No, that's burned house. I think it's still further. Here's wedding. Why is it so dark down here now? This was not this dark last time we were here. Locked door with a code. Are you banging on the door? old wagon decorated with colorful ribbons and flowers made from white tissue. Torch went out. I think I've got another one. Thing about the whole, it feels like there should be more like, oh yeah, you could totally find the information you're looking for somewhere, but I never am. Like, there's not anything. I'd rather not answer that banging. Me neither. It just seems like one of those things. Like the knocking on our door of our hideout the other night that ended up getting me stuck in a bear trap. And I probably shouldn't investigate, but come over here. There's something. Oh. Interesting. I didn't notice that before, but you could actually just follow the flowers here. It'll lead you right through. Boom. Flowers stop right there, though. Not to say that's the only way to get anywhere in here, but I'm trying to see if there's anything. Like, one time we found a corpse in the Hear more dogs. Not scared of dogs. Something I hadn't searched before. Closed. Note! I know they're here. I can hear them laughing behind the wall of trees. I can't get through by myself. Trees grow back too fast. And they have some mushrooms. Oh, I popped the mushrooms. I don't want to repair the doorway, I just want to go inside. That's a window. I find it weird that the red seesaw, like, actually has a thing. There's something you're supposed to do with it later, maybe? Else. Slightly curious why the door to that underground thing is labeled 21, though. Wondering if it's like a Fallout bunker situation? Definitely possible. Jack 21. Highly possible. I only have enough to barricade one more window. I'd rather barricade this one, because this is the room I hide out in. I also like to put a lantern in there, but I don't know if I can. Don't break the lantern. Frag. This is a post-apocalyptic thing, and this is my safe house of sorts. Something like that. It's supposed to be my protective spot for at night when the spooky spooks come out. There's this whole thing with the oven. Show you. Salmon. This thing. This whole weird contraption on the oven creates a protective substance that pumps, it's a gas that pumps into the room. Yay! Oh! See farther. Oh, so filling up this is what gets my skills. Anyway, so yeah, it keeps me safe at night when the spooks come out. Is the gas apparently keeps me sane and safe. And then I also have to turn on light sources and close the doors and stuff like that, because it's like, yeah, you'll definitely die if you don't have the gas, but it's not a guaranteed keep you safe thing either, because things can still break in and attack you. It just keeps the spookums of the woods at bay, but there's plenty of other things that can hurt you too. Well, light turned orange. That means it's time for the spookies. spooking hour. Go, turn on generator on. So I'll know the code for that. Use the wardrobe to block the hole in the wall. Now we have some more light in this room now, so we're not constantly trying to figure out. We have light everywhere we could see in our little safe thing. You need an anti-EA bear circle. EA bear? The new type of bear on me. Is that a bear that does a lot of microtransactions? Sea bear? Oh. That's fine. I would like to have an anti-everything circle. I actually had a magic deck like that. It was absolutely crap when it came. This was like way early on. This is like 3rd revised or whatever. In terms of the rules. So it's like a third of what the current rules are in Magic the Gathering. So this is when I was in middle school. I had a deck that essentially had Circle of Protection for every color. Whole deck was built around the fact that I just wanted to not get hurt by anything. But in the end, I never won with that deck because it couldn't do anything. It was a terrible offense deck. I built all around just making sure I could get my circles of protection up around me. And then just all you needed was, well, one good artifact and you were toast. So Magic the Gathering player used to be. I gave it up when I entered high school. But to give you that an idea, that's 20-something years ago. I gave it up. And I haven't played since. Although I have watched other people play, and I've seen exactly like how the rules have ballooned outwards from what I used to know. And I'm just sitting there going like, yeah, no, not getting back into that. Although I am really tempted to try out Lorcana, which is the new table collectible card game from Disney that has all the Disney characters and everything in it. Like Disney Magic the Gathering. Really tempted to pick up a deck of that and give it a try. Oh! Stay out. You don't get to open the door. Only I open door. Stopped after 1 or 2 years after buying a Kamigawa deck. Yeah. It's just one of those things where it's like, I loved the game, and I loved playing it, but I had 2 problems with it. One, the money to keep up with it was just not feasible for a kid my age. Like, I didn't have a job or anything. I didn't have any income coming in, so, like, keeping up with what you would need normally to keep up with the decks and, like, all the cards and everything and the new expansions and whatnot, not feasible. 2, I didn't have anyone to play with. Like, in middle school, I knew 1 or 2 people who I played with. Because they were in my small friend group, and we all kind of got into Magic together. But once I hit high school, I didn't go to the same high school as all those guys, so there was no, like, playing with that. Ultimately, I didn't know anyone who played. There wasn't a club or anything at school. There was no one to play with. So I just got rid of my cards at that point. I got rid of it. Mom was playing a free online version. Oh yeah, the free in quotation marks. It's free to start. But you still have to buy card packs, and even then, eventually, if you want to build out your deck, you have to buy card packs, and then on top of it, you don't even get to keep those cards. If they just get rid of them or something like that, it's all digital. There's no physical product you get out of it. So I was even more wary of that. But I know what you're talking about. The one I really liked was on the Xbox 360. It was called Duel of the Planeswalkers. And it was nice because it was one of those things, like, this was before microtransactions became a big thing. So you just bought the game, it was like $9 or something like that, and you earned more cards by playing through it. Super easy. And super fun. And, you know, you just kind of went through it and played through different, against different NPCs and stuff like that. You could play online if you wanted, but they had like a whole story arc playthrough. Kind of like a Mortal Kombat tier thing. You didn't know it sold cards? Yeah, I mean, you don't have to buy the cards. It's kind of like Hearthstone. Like, you can earn free packs, but you'll never, like, keep up unless you, like, spend the cash. And yeah, when they end the service, you don't have anything to show for it because it's all digital. Music's picking up, which means we're almost at the end! The red! We have red! We made it! Day 5! Somehow! We earned money with the trader. I want to go home. I do too. What, man? You have the toolbox. No, but if I survive one more day, I'll have enough reputation with you to get the watch. I'm only hoping the watch will give you, like, let you see what time it is. Nice, you get street cred for surviving the night. That's what it is. It's what it's like on the streets, man. Every night you survive is another more cred to you. The way you gotta do it in the sprawl. Reminds me of my old Shadowrun days. Anything I have in here that I could sell to him? Would he actually be valuable? Have anything that's valuable? I guess is the actual question. Rope is worth 20. Need like something that would get me like. The chain is 75. The chain and the pipe, if I give him that, I can get the watch. And we can find out if the watch actually... He doesn't want the chain. No one wants anything I have!